Welcome to Lisa on the Loose, and my guest today is Mike Marino. Mike Marino is a former native of New Jersey, now lives out in California. Mike Marino is going to be at the Garden State Film Festival this weekend, coming up in Asbury Park. You've heard me talking about it all weekend. Mike, welcome back to New Jersey. Glad you could join us.
Thank you so much. It's nice to be here on your show.
Thank you. Well, I appreciate that. And I wanted to ask you, now you're not performing your comedy routine this weekend. You actually have two films that we can go see.
I am in two projects that are at the Garden State Film Festival this weekend. Luckily enough, they're both going to be on Sunday because I'm going to actually be out of town performing on tour. But on Sunday, there's one at 12 o'clock, which is called Marino's.
Okay.
It's about an Italian family struggling to own a deli in Hoboken, New Jersey.
Love it.
So it's kind of like a Ray Romano type thing, and we have my mom and the kids and stuff like that. And then at 3 o'clock, I play a priest in a movie called Pizza with Bullets. And Pizza with Bullets is a comedy about the mob. And you're going to see the wise guy type thing going on. Vinny Pastore's in the movie.
I heard that.
Talia Shire's also, his wife in the movie, and then there's the character Ronnie Marmo, who's actually on General Hospital right now, and he's nominated for a big award in the festival, and a few other characters, and I was lucky enough to be part of both at the same time.
Now, you're a native of New Jersey. I know your heart is probably still here.
It's still here. My stomach is still here too. I'm hungry for food.
You can't get good bagels, good pizza.
Nothing. Not in
gravy.
California. Gravy?
Yeah.
She's definitely Italian then.
Yes.
Only a real Italian would say gravy and skip over sauce.
The braciole.
Braciole. Forget it. Turn the camera off. I'm hungry.
It's macaroni too. It's not
Macaronis.
pasta. Everything's pasta here now. It's macaroni and gravy.
It's amazing that you say that because I sometimes think when I first got to California and I was listening to all the different people describe us.
Totally.
And I'm like, oh, maybe that's the way we really are. And then I would stay there a long period of time and say to myself, okay, yes, this is pasta. I love pasta, and I love sauce, and coffee is very nice. In fact, let me have a latte. And my jaw started to hurt. And then come back to New Jersey, and I said, Ma, why do you call that gravy? And she, because your grandmother did, and your great-grandmother you did, and everybody you know did. So you're going to call it gravy from now on. I'm like, okay. And that was that.
And it is gravy. What do they know out there? Now, how do they look at us here in Jersey, California?
Well,
how do you feel like you fit in out in California?
Well, I actually got into stand-up when I first moved to California because a lot of people would say, he has blonde hair and blue eyes. How could you possibly be Italian? And I would say, listen, there's a such thing as a northern Italian,
That's right.
They fooled around with the people from the Swiss Alps, and look what happened. But
Can't sit in the
I
sun.
still had a Jersey accent, and a lot of people say, you Jersey people, you act like this and you act like that, and you curse so much. And I used to say, yeah, I didn't even know the F word was a dirty word until I moved to California. I thought it was like the word the. You just say it all the time.
Well, we're not that bad.
Yes, we are. You'd be surprised. I didn't even realize it until I was there for a long time. Then I came home and I'm like, wow, we really do curse.
That's true. Well,
I think it means something different to us. I say all the time, I think it's a form of passion. We express ourselves.
Yes.
So if I said you look good, you might think I'm lying to you. But if I said you effing look good, then you really do.
I really look good. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Now, with what's going on in the world and stuff, I know you have this very, which I think is a great way to solve the problems, the wars, with what's going on with politics and all. I mean, I think you have a better way of solving all of this.
Sounds like you watched a couple of stand-up clips, huh?
Maybe.
I might be wrong, but I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Because when people laugh, they laugh because you're saying the truth. You're telling the truth about things. And the truth is always funny. Mm-hmm. So when people would say to me, you don't look Italian, I started doing things like, listen, this is the way my family is. This is the way we act. This is the way we are. Mm-hmm. And sometimes I think if we had an Italian president running the country, we'd have a lot less problems. Because they wouldn't put up with no crap.
None.
They wouldn't ask anybody their opinion.
No.
I got to ask who? No. The law is the law. I said it forward. That's it. Done. Let's have lunch.
That's right. Let's have some macaroni.
Yeah. And I know a lot of people were saying that I had some controversy about saying the Italians would end the war. Mm-hmm. But maybe we would. We had an Italian president, a little wise guy, a little mob boss.
Yeah. Get the boys.
Who'd mess with America?
Exactly.
They got a mob boss running the country. What should we do? Just run. He's gonna make a phone call and blow us up.
That's it. They're not taking any crap.
Yeah.
Get some of the boys from over here.
Two
and
times
go
from
over-
Jersey, be back in
Yeah,
24 hours. They go
exactly.
right on Saddam's house, Obama, somebody. Excuse me, want to talk to you. Sit down. I'm a little annoyed I had to come this far to talk to you. There's no train that comes to the Middle East here. You know?
Got my suit.
Yeah,
all
I'm
messed
dirty
up.
from the sand out here.
Over here.
It's not even sand, it's dust. You call this a beach? Right? Then they'd whack them. That'd be done. They'd come home and gas would be 32 cents a gallon.
Thank you. All right. See? That's the way you
But
sell
then
it.
they ask our president in a news conference, you ended the war in Baghdad. How'd you do it? I'll be on television with a suit and a cigarette going, don't worry about it. We're going to be all right. All right, go to a commercial. I'm starving. Anthony.
That's great. I'll tell you. Now, if someone would like to see your previous HBO specials or any of your stand-up, how can they do that?
Well, they have to go in the stores now for the one product that I have from the Paramount.
Okay.
I have two in stores. One's called Live from Asbury Park, and the other one's called New Jersey's Bad Boy Back to L.A.
Okay.
So
I like
what I
that.
did was bring my humor out there and teased everybody. But you can go to like Target and Walmart, or maybe the best way,
We call it Target.
Target, the
Yeah.
French store.
Yes. The best way.
Or you can go to MikeMarino.net and buy it right from me, because I bootleg my own products, and I'll mail it to you.
It's always
Oh, and
good.
you know what else I have? And I have one for you. I sell my CDs, DVDs online, and I also sell baseball bats.
Oh.
See, I do this whole thing about whacking people. You'd have to go to the show and find out what it's all about. But if everybody had a baseball bat, we wouldn't have any problems in America, because we just whack people on our own.
There you go. Is that the size, though,
Well,
actually, that we
yeah.
would use? I mean, I don't know how.
Notice how the girl
how
always
that
brings
would
up the
hurt.
size. But anyway,
It's important.
I know. Well,
Sorry.
anyhow, I used to sell the big baseball bats, but people would hit each other, and I got in trouble.
Oh.
So I downsized to the keychain.
Okay.
But
I
you
like
can
that.
still put it between your fingers and take an eye out. But you didn't learn that from me. So I brought you one. It's a
I
little baseball
appreciate
bat
that.
keychain.
It is. Thank
So then you
you.
can start your car and whack somebody all in the same shot.